everyone, I am Hanshu Patala of grade 9. Today I am going to be talking about the topic, why should we promote sports and games? Now sports is like a physical thing where it uses a lot of physical strength and energy as we do stuff like jogging, running, walking, etc. Coming to games, it is of two types, indoor and outdoor games. Now indoor games are like, it uses a lot of your intellectual knowledge as well as thinking skills. For outdoor games, they're just sports with different names. There are many sports fields like tennis, badminton, cricket, football, basketball, volleyball, rugby, ice hockey, etc. Coming to the topic, why should we promote sports and games? Sports and games have a huge impact on our lives and play a major and a crucial role in our lives. Many of the people don't know the importance of sports and games in one's life. When you're talking about sports, the first thing that comes into a person's mind is it keeps you healthier. It keeps you healthier, it makes sure you don't have any diseases or disorders. Well, actually it has a huge impact on our mental health as well. Sports is required and necessary in every stage of life. It doesn't matter with age. For teenagers, as it's their growing age and as they grow through drastic changes both physically and mentally, engaging that time with sports is the best option. First thing, it removes all the laziness from them. Second thing, it keeps them much more activer and keeps them moving around. Now teenagers often tend to overthink almost everything, and with that mindset it's really hard for them to move on or to go on or to do anything. Basically they need to change their mindset. Now people, when you're talking about mindset, they go all complicated and telling therapists and stuff. No, you don't actually need that. You just have to learn to take in everything, to take in different ways and stuff. And sports actually gives us a lot of other qualities like leadership, patience, etc. And this helps them to think in a better way, to be honest, in a more clearer way. It helps them to see stuff from different point of views, which helps them to understand the situation better and know what is actually wrong with the situation.
Good morning everyone. My name is Vineet and I am from 9th grade. And today I'm going to be talking about a topic that affects us all, our water. We all know how it must feel to not have water when we are thirsty. So imagine the situation of the future when we run out of water. This is a situation hurling towards humanity at a fast rate. The earth is covered in 73% water, but only 2% of this is drinkable fresh water. And 69% of this water is in glaciers in the Himalayas and the distant regions of the North and South Poles. This leaves us with only 0.64% of the Earth's water as drinkable. We are slowly polluting this small fraction of life. We even have an example in our school. If we're going towards Uppalapadu, we can see a small creek filled with foam. This is because of the chemicals released into it by nearby factories. This holds true not for just the nearby rivers, but even the major rivers of our country. The river Ganges, known by its traditional name as the Ganga, is also being polluted in the same way. The people on the banks of the river use it for all their household needs like washing, drinking, and some even use it in the stead of lavatories. This pollution has killed half of the life forms in the river. This, along with the excretion, detergents, and soaps used in the processes, have polluted the river beyond human use.
Hello everyone, this is Anvita and today I'll be listing out a few career choices, realistically. And when I mean realistically, I wanted you to know that it's through the eyes of present day Indian society. And through the eyes of present day Indian society, your career path or whatever you choose starts from the end of 10th grade. It's either you be a disappointment or this or that. And the this or that I'm talking about is probably what everybody knows. It's a common thing in India. It's either being an engineer or a doctor or a disappointment. So choosing MPC and BIPC, I'll list out all the reasons for you. In MPC, I've actually personally went and asked somebody and they said, it's not that it's easy, it's the fastest way out and you could have a comfortable life ahead, is what they said. And BIPC, I could honestly think of only 3 reasons. 1, they don't like math. 2, their parents wanted them to, so they didn't really have an option. And 3, they were actually passionate about it. These are the options that I've wanted to list it out for you in general day Indian society. But honestly, I think that you could be whatever you want to be, a lawyer, an actor, a singer, anything. Whether you like the profession you're going to or not, you have to put in equal hard work to actually get what you want. It's a now or never. You have to put in the hard work situation. In the end, I wanted you to know that life is not just about mere trade and careers. It's about life. Life is not only about that. It's about colors and everything. Everything. You should always strive to be better than yesterday. And trust me, you could always make situations in life better. So thank you all for being such a patient crowd. Signing off, Anvita.
Hi everyone, this is Navya of grade 9A. Today I am here in front of you to speak about my voice, and the topic is the person who inspired me the most. My grandpa named Kotha Subramaniam has inspired me the most. At the age of 18 years, he started a mechanical spare part shop without no one's help. Up to 1 week, no one came. But after 1 week, which means on 8th day, the first customer has entered by losing his part of his bike. Unfortunately, the part was available in our shop. And at that time, my grandpa sold that part for 1 rupee 48 paise. For him, the failure was a stepping stone of the success, though he has a lot of patience and he has struggled in the beginning days. Though those who were running business or doing business would obviously check the qualification of the workers, and the qualified workers would get job anywhere. But he was the only person who I saw giving job to an unqualified person, and now he has established a company at Tenali named Kumar Pumps and Motors, and in that we manufacture pumps and motors. In 1972 at Tenali, the water facilitation and the hygiene of the water was not at all proper. And at that time, my grandpa took an oath to establish a company by naming Subram Water Plant with a less cost and the best service. And last year, Coca-Cola company, which gives the water in the name of Kinley, had got tie-up with us, and we supply 20 lakh cases per year. Our company motto is superior quality, superior value. He had lot of struggles in the beginning days. I'm very much glad to be his granddaughter. Love you, Tata. Thank you.
Hello friends, this is Chetan of grade 9B. Hope you're having a great day. Technology. Today I'm going to be discussing about the topic technology, is it a friend or foe? What is technology in the first place? Technology has always been an asset to humanity, helping others, and always never been a foe for us. So technology, let's just say, isn't something that has been created recently. It is there to make our lives easier, smarter, faster, and more comfortable. Technology has, let's just say, we trust more technology nowadays more than ourselves or our friends. We keep our valuable information in our phones, laptops, and other electronic devices that contain technology, then rather keep it to our friends, our family, and a lot of others. With this much going on, it's hard to not come across the question, is technology a friend or foe? To go more detailed into this topic, first we need to know the definition of technology. Technology is the implementation of scientific knowledge for practical purposes, especially computer technology. Computer technology is always creating programs and other AIs to develop and make our future really comfortable for us. Even now, people have visions and even more imaginations about our future. You know, like now we can just go until the moon, but maybe in the future, with our technology advancing at this speed, we can maybe even live in space after a few hundred years. Technology is boosting at a rapid speed in the industry. It's one of the top projects around the whole world. And one of the countries that has been leading in this technology is US.
Hello everyone, this is Dedepi of grade 9. Today I am here to tell about my topic, why should we think more about nature conservation. Firstly, my question to you guys is, what is nature? Many of you think that nature means it gives resources that makes the lives of human being easier, but I don't think that's the right, because nature means it gives, nature means not only to use but also to save them and conserve them. Conservation of nature is basically conservation of resources such as air, water, land, minerals, vegetation and life, etc. All these resources are obtained from nature without any interference from the mankind. These resources are further employed and developed into various things that makes the lives of human beings and other organisms easier. Global warming, climate change, famine, droughts are the consequences we will have to face in further if natural resources are not conserved properly. In today's world, the fresh water is getting depleted at an alarming rate. Even water is a natural resource, right? We have to save them and conserve them. There are some ways to save them, like rainwater harvesting, recycling and reuse of water that can reduce the rate of depletion of fresh water on the planet. Natural resources are of two types. They are mainly renewable resources and non-renewable resources. But due to the depletion of these resources, there is an impending threat to the existence of human race and wildlife. Today, the earth is facing challenges like climate change, reforestation, pollution and many more. So let us conserve our mother nature. Save trees, save earth. We are the guardians of nature's birth. Thank you.
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Sohail Akib Muhammad from 9th class grade section A. Today my voice topic is about the automobile. The automobile is one of the few inventions that has had a great impact on the world. The first automobile is invented by Carl Benz from Germany in 1885. However, the first Canadian automobile was built in 1867 by Henry Seth Taylor and was regarded as novelty. The automotive industry began in 1904 with Henry Ford establishment of the Ford Motor Company in Canada. Canada later became the world's second largest vehicle producer and the major exporter of automobiles. The disadvantages of automobile: air pollution, water pollution, solid waste. Air pollution. They release 31% of CO and 51% of CO2 and 10% of particulate, which causes acid rains. Water pollution. When the automobiles release brake dust, brake fluids and toxic gases, toxic fluids which in the water when they sail. However, when the ships release their fuel in the water gets polluted and it causes water pollution.
Good morning everyone. I am John Allen of grade 9 here to tell on the topic water, an important resource. Thousands had lived without love, not one without water, said Auden. When seen from space, our planet looks predominantly blue, seemingly abundant with water. Yet 1% of its surface area is fresh. Water is the lifeblood of our planet. We rely on it for our food, health, manufacturing, transport, agriculture, energy and more. But people and companies rely on it for free. The value of water is not just about market prices. It's the fundamental question of sustainability. We need to choose to value water not only for us today, even for the future generation and even for those who don't have voice, plants and animals. Facts and figures about water. 2.1 million people had not received good managed safe drinking water. 80% of the wastewater flows into the ecosystem without being treated or used. 90% of the natural disasters are water related. In a 100 years period, a water molecule spends 98 years in the ocean, 20 months as ice, 2 to 3 weeks in lakes and rivers, and less than a week in the atmosphere. As we know the value of water, we need to learn to conserve it. There are many ways to conserve water from local to global level. In India, rainwater harvesting, grey water recycling, gel sunshine and water metering are some ways of conserving water. Finally, I would like to conclude my speech by saying that we need to learn to conserve water because every drop counts and we can generate water. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning everyone, my name is Priyan Jain from 9th grade. Today I am going to talk about challenges of teenagers. Many teenagers face challenges at this age as their bodies are undergoing through changes knowingly and unknowingly. Some changes are depression, anxiety, school bullying and gangs. Depression. Many teenagers face depression as they undergo stress, etc. at this age. And 3.2% of the teenagers are undergoing depression and it's gradually increasing. School bullying. About 30% of the teens are being bullied in schools and have been affected. 1 in every 3 students have been bullied in school. And because of this, they may have lack of trust in others and this may also lead to depression. Gangs. Many students and many teenagers joins gangs because they have economically unstable or they are neglected by their parents, and because of this they may have the highest risk of committing crimes, taking drugs, addicting to alcohol, etc. I know friends that many of us are undergoing these problems and I wish we come out of these problems fast and live a happy life ahead. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kedashwar of grade 9A. Should we save money or spend it? Let me share my thoughts. Yes, we should save money for our necessary needs. But if we need to spend money in some situations like shelter, food, education, etc. And try to save money in banks and try not to save money in houses, and try not to borrow money from others because it may cause many problems. Save money for your education and future developments.
Good morning everyone, I am Jyotirati of grade 9A. Today I am going to share my views on AI, is it a friend or a foe? AI, generally known as artificial intelligence, is going to be the future of the world. AI can be used as a friend or a foe basing on how one uses it. AI as a friend. AI can be used as a friend, as in our mobile phones, laptops, TV, etc. We use AI to run the whole thing. Even if we enter our modern cars, everywhere we see is AI. We can use AI in the form of robotics. The robots will do the job which we assign to them. If we assign the robots to do jobs which are very difficult for humans to do, they will do the job perfectly. This will decrease the rate of human death. This is AI as a friend. Now I am going to tell about AI as a foe. Even before I told about robotics, even this robotics, if we assign them to kill others and so on, it will do its job, which is a foe. Even if we use this robotics for doing more jobs in the car industries and other industries, it will do the job, which will lead to less job opportunities for other humans.
Hello everyone, I am Manasvi of grade 9 here to talk about individuality. A person's individuality consists of the qualities and characteristics that distinguish that a person as a unique human being. Without a sense of uniqueness, it is difficult for a person to establish their own identity and to understand the special role that they are capable of playing. Individuality is a very powerful part of a teenager, and the need for it grows as children get older. Young children's identity are often enveloped in family's identity, and they have little opportunity to express their own sense of.
Good morning everyone, I am Abhishek from grade 9. Today my topic of discussion is, do mobile phone divert students from their studies? I think yes, because I have experienced this myself. This mostly started during the online classes. Our parents bought us mobile phones, laptops and etc. to listen to online classes. But we didn't listen to online classes while they are going on. We used to multi-program it, like playing video games, watching movies and etc. These might be fun for you right now, but it may affect your career in future. And there are 3 main problems of this. That one is physical damage, mental damage and our future. Let us talk about physical damage firstly. physical damage. It affects our eyes and gives us eyesight, which may cause us lot of problems. And mentally we'll get lazy due to using mobiles more time and not being with a person practically. Chatting online makes us relationless and also affect our mental strength.
Is being a scientist of genetics and quantum physics. Like some of you may get, bro, what is this genetics and quantum physics? I will come to that. So first is genetics. Oh bro, you don't know how much I love genetics. Genetics, like it's depend on the DNA where we can manipulate and cure so many disorders. I will go into that. First I am thanking Mr. Mandal for inventing a concept of genetics. Why I love genetics is because many of our people in our society is facing disorders. Like they have so many disorders like paralysis in childhood. It comes from your parents. So you know why mainly genetics are caused. If any of your parents are closely related, you can get genetically disorder problems. The cure for is that genetical alteration, like DNA alteration and DNA manipulation. I don't want to go into topic deep, so I'm continuing to next. Next comes quantum physics. Many of you know what is physics, but you are maybe asked, what is this quantum physics, bro? I'll tell you. So quantum physics mainly depends on the small particles which exist in our world. Also guess like, you know atoms. In atoms there will be like electrons, neutrons and photons. Protons. In neutrons there are even subatomic particles called like neutrinos, and even we have quarks, but I don't want to go into that. Mainly quantum physics focus on that all our world which is seeing with our eyes is just imaginary. You can guys get that, it's just imaginary world. So there is a strong proof for this, you may tell like theory. So that is called double slit experiment. In this experiment, scientists send small photons into some like a slate. So actually what happens is when the slate is placed like this, when the photons went inside it, it had to place in the same space which the slate has. But what happening is it's spreading like a wave. So scientists got confused and given this theory, like light behaves as a wave and like also a particles.
I am Arjun, here to talk about the ambitions of life. Let me first ask all of you, my friends, what are your ambitions in life? Have you ever thought about having an ambition in life? Well, ambition is a very subjective term. It means different to different people. The common ground for ambition, when one thinks about it, is the desire to achieve something that they are passionate about and interested in. Ambition is a very common question that our peers and even elders ask. What are your ambitions in life? Well, many of us find it difficult to decide on one ambition, while some of us have multiple interests and want to excel in all, which is quite a task. Having an ambition makes you have a driving force and which helps you to have continuously working towards your ambitions or aims. Well, one can have a short-term goal that can lead to his ambition, while the aimless people have no driving force towards them, and which allows them to fall prey for the vicious cycle of laziness, inactiveness, or lack of motivation or will to get better in somewhere in life.
My name is M. Varshini from grade 9B. Today my topic is what is education. My question is what is education? Education means value, critical thinking. Education is proposed to activate the direct aim, achieving the certain aim, such as transmits the knowledge, skills. These aims may be included in development of understanding the rationality, kindness and honesty. Some trust requires. Education result is more important to the students, while other perfect the natural value. In define of terms, the various research emphasize the role of critical thinking in order to discourse.
Hello everyone, this is K. Moksha Chaitanya of grade 9B. Today my topic is challenges of a teenager. As in the 21st century, teenagers are facing a lot of challenges like bullying, hormonal effects, peer pressure, family conflicts, etc. But the main problem of teens today is stress and time management.
Managing their pressure to succeed in every area of life, it seems to be one of the biggest challenge that is faced by the teens today. Young people are expected to be successful, yet few of them are aware of effective time management. Now your question is what to expect in these teenage years, right? Teenage years bring many changes, not only physically but also mentally and socially too. During these years, adolescents start to increase their ability to think abstractly and eventually to make plans and set long-term goals. Now the disadvantages of teenagers are bullying, hormonal effects, peer pressure, puberty, privacy and independence, etc. But the best of being a teenager is teenagers have more freedom than responsibilities. They have the freedom to manage their social lives to entertain themselves by using evolving technology. They are also treated as young adults. But the most important lesson that every teenager should learn about the life is you can't live in victory if you are stuck playing the victim. Choose to see the unloveliness in yourself and your actions. Thank you.
Hi all, my name is Sayesh. I'm from class 9th A and my topic is water, an important resource. Water pollution is caused by electricity, humans and different ways. The water an important resource in our life. The role of water will play an important role. We use water in various types like agriculture, electricity, etc. However, this is precious resource. Reasons behind the water only. This is a need of water conservation is more important in the world. Only 3% of water is pure, and 97% of.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Abhinay Rishta, I am from grade 9B. Today my topic is successful personalities. A successful person is a person who lives separately from his family, who does not have friends and does not rely on other people, who is independent in his relations with other people, who works hard every day to become better and cleverer, who is independent in his relations with other people, he or she as with other people, who works hard every day.
Hello everyone, I am Amulya from grade 9B. My topic is, do mobile phones divert the students from their studies? First of all, do mobile phones divert your studies? The answer might be yes. Cell phone distractions. Cell phones and technology had advanced a lot in over 10 years. Allowing students to take their mobile phones wherever they want, thus bringing the issue of cell phone distraction in the classroom. Concerns about cell phones, including inability, is lagging the students in their studies. Multitasking is hard enough. If teens are doing this, that means they are not learning properly. When they are staring at their mobile phones, they are not able to learn properly. And as a high school student, I seem this to be very true. I want to inform the people about this epidemic. Finally, I conclude by saying that avoid the usage of mobile phones. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Bala Ishwar. Today my topic is traveling. Is traveling important in our life? Traveling is traveling from one place to another. In the process of traveling, some can enjoy their life and come from their daily routine and enjoy new place. By traveling, we can see new places, we can try new foods, cultures and their lifestyles.
Good morning everyone, my name is Bharadwaj of grade 9B and I am here to talk about should we invest huge amounts on space research. The first thing we get in our mind as space research is astronomy. Space research is all about researching on other planets, including our own. We can discover a lot of things by doing space research. So, when Earth no longer becomes capable for living, we are going to have to shift to other planet, which is capable for the human beings to live. If we don't do research right now on which planet we should shift to, we'll be doomed to death. So, space research has a lot of benefits and advantages. First thing, it improves our healthcare. Experiments are done on astronauts, and we found many cures to many diseases. And
a very good morning to everyone. My name is Deepankar of grade 9B. Today I am going to say about the topic, do mobile phone distract students from their studies? So, mobile phone is a very good discovery which is in this overall world, and it helps in communication between two people who are in any nook and corner of this world. It also has many advantages and also disadvantages. Students are developing a strong connection with their mobile phones, which is leading to a massive loss in their studies and concentration.
Good morning everyone. I am Ishwar Karthikeya of grade 9B. My topic is, why do we need to think more on nature conservation? Before we dig deep into the topic, we will just think, why did this topic rise? Nature, it is something which exists before us and will stay back up even after we die. So, I have a question for you. Is it right to pollute the eternal and mighty nature? Nature, it has a power to destroy anything or create anything. So, why is nature in danger? Why do we need to conserve it? The direct answer will be humans. Yes, it is us who pollute our surroundings. This is caused due to some harmful gases like methane and chlorofluorocarbons, which are released into atmosphere when we use gadgets and electronics.
Everyone, I am Karthik from grade 9B. Today, as part of my voice, I would like to share why should we promote sports and games. We should promote sports and games because sports and games play an important role in physical as well as mental health. Sports and games gives our body immunity and stamina. Sports and games also refreshes our mind and releases stress and increases our IQ. Survival skills like trekking, mountain climbing, hiking, etc. teach us survival skills. If we won't play sports, our immunity will be very low, for which we are prone to so many chronic diseases. So, to escape this situation, you need high immunity, for which you have to play sports and games.
Hello everybody, my name is Karthik of grade 9. Today my topic of my voice is, should we save money or spend it? In my opinion, we should save money. Here, why should we save money? The importance of saving money is so simple. It allows us to enjoy great security in our life. If we have cash set aside for emergencies, we have a fallback. If something unexpected happens, if we have savings set aside for discretion, any expenses, or take any risk or try something new, pretty good reasons to save money.
Good morning everyone, my name is Ramnath Smith from grade 9B. I am going to share my opinion about healthy food and the worst effects of junk food. My topic is share what we eat so eat healthy. So let's begin. Healthy food refers to food that contains the right amount of nutrients that our body requires to be fit. More than ever nowadays, kids need to eat a lot of healthy food as they usually indulge in junk food. Healthy food is also delicious as opposed to popular thinking. We must teach kids from an early age at the same time. Healthy food doesn't have.
Hello everyone, my name is Sana from grade 9B. Today my topic is water, an important resource. First of all, what is water? It is an colorless, tasteless, natural resource. If we look beyond human uses, water plays a vital role in life of every living creature. If we do not work together towards conservation of water, as we know, the planet Earth will meet its ultimate demise sooner than we think. Industries also consume a great deal of water on a large scale. Water is the foundation of our lives water is the foundation of our lives as we think about our personal lives. They are also
Hello everyone, my name is Seth Sanjay Bhupatraju. I am student of grade 9A. Today I am here to discuss my voice topic of what is education. First of all, education. Education is not just a word, it is the most important thing in everybody's lives. And also we can learn so many things from the education. We can learn discipline from the education. We can learn how to behave with others in the society from the education. We can learn how to communicate with others in the society from the education. And also from the education we can improve our communication skills, and also from education we can perform well or we can improve our skills in cultural activities also. Because the education enhances the self-confidence of a person. With that self-confidence we can perform well or we can improve our skills in these activities or dance or singing or etc. or sports. And also education is not only to getting the good marks, and also education is not only to reading the books. First of all, it makes the man best and smartest creature on the earth. It empowers humans and makes them get ready to face challenges in the life. With that being said, education still remains a luxury and not necessity in our country. And the education brings out freedom, humanism and equality in the life of individual as society as well. And also, education is the most significant tool in eliminating poverty. Education will help to a person to take better and informed decision in his life with the help of his knowledge, and this increases the success rate of a person in his life. Similarly, education also enhances the self-confidence, and similarly education also helps a person, makes him an independent, and this increases the success rate of a person in his life. And education will make the necessity of things in his life. And also in our country, every student have the right to get free and proper education. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Siri from grade 9. Today I am talking about why should we more think about nature conservation. Nature had provided numerous gifts such as air, water, sunlight, land, plants and minerals. These are all the gifts of nature that make our earth worth living. Existence on earth would not be possible of any of this. So now these natural resources are plenty on earth. Unfortunately, the necessity of most of these increased over the centuries due to the growth in human population. So what is nature conservation? Nature conservation means preservation of natural gases, fuels, water bodies, soil, air, etc. and make sure these all continue to be available in abundance. It would be difficult to imagine the life on earth without air, water, sunlight, land as well as other natural resources are present on earth.
Good morning everyone, I'm Saharsh, a grade 9, and today I'm going to talk about whether AI is a friend or foe. Nowadays, whenever we read the magazine, we always find an article or something about AI or artificial intelligence. You may hear about this very often, or you may have watched movies about evil AIs taking over the world. Do you think that the AIs in our world can do the same thing that they do in the movies? Let's find out. Actually, AI is not as evil and violent as it is depicted in the movies. In reality, it is being used everywhere in our day-to-day lives. Have you ever wondered how Google can show you the things that you want after a quick Google search? Or how the YouTube can show you the videos that you wanted to watch in the home page? That's right, it can do so with the help of AI. AI is incredibly useful and is being used everywhere in the modern world. Let's find out more about what AI is. AI is defined as a computer or a machine that can perform tasks that would normally require human intelligence. The usefulness of AI stems from the fact that it can make decisions on its own. It is being used everywhere to identify objects, classify information, and helping professionals in their fields, like doctors for example. It was even used in the USA to find survivors and people who were severely injured in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. It is also being used to achieve the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so now that we know more about AI, do you think AI is a friend or foe? I think that AI is a friend. The benefits clearly outweigh the negatives, and I can clearly conclude that AI is a friend. Thank you and have a great day.